In this video, let us tackle the feeders and storage silos. Let us tackle one each of them. So, for the feeders, let us tackle the apron feeders. What is an apron feeder? An apron feeder is a mechanical type of feeder used for transferring material to a crusher or other piece of downstream equipment at a uniform rate. They are a version of belt feeders and are useful for feeding large tonnages of bulk materials and for those bulk materials which requires feeding at elevated temperatures. The applications of apron feeders include they are used for handling aggregates, coal and other mining ore, scrap or recycled material, and they're also used as primary feeder, primary crusher discharge feeder, stockpile feeder, rail unloading feeder, and storage bin feeder. What is the material used and why? So an apron feeder is in fact a conveyor that is constructed from metal. Apron feeders consist of cast manganese pans bolted to a dozer-style chain that wraps around a head shaft and tail idler. The chain and pan assembly rides on dozer-style carry rollers, and the movement of the flights provides a metered flow of material. Apron feeders are of a heavy-duty construction to take the shock from racks dumped directly on them. To cushion the blow of material dumped on the feeder, a large hopper may be used to receive the dump loads. The face of the conveyor is made from heavy armor plating and works like the track on a crawler-type tractor. Due to this type of construction, it is able to withstand the high impact from large ore. So how are apron feeders made? So let us tackle the components that make up apron feeders. This includes the head shaft assembly, the tail idler take-up assembly, the chain, carry rollers, return rollers, flights, drive sprockets, impact rail, the main frame, drive, pull cords or motion switch, drag scraper, the dribble belt, auto lubrication, and auto lubrication. For the storage silos, let us tackle the tower silos. The tower silos are vertical cylindrical structures that range in size from 4.9 to 9.1 meters or 16 to 30 feet in diameter and 15.2 to 24.4 meter or 50 to 80 feet in height, and their capacity may range from approximately 85 to 515 tons. Grain, cement, and wood ships typically unload from tower silos with air slides or odgers. The applications of tower silos includes they are commonly used for bulk storage of grain, food products, coal, cement, carbon black, wood chips, and sawdust. So the material used and how are they made? Tower silos are constructed using wood, steel, or concrete. Tower silos have types which are of the following: concrete stave silos and low oxygen tower silos. Concrete stave silos are constructed from small precast concrete blocks with rigid grooves along each edge that lock them together into a high-strength shell. The concrete is much stronger in compression than tension, so the silo is reinforced with steel hoops, encircling the tower and compressing the staves into a tight ring. The vertical stacks are held together by intermeshing of the ends of the staves by a short distance around the perimeter of each layer, and hoops which are tied down directly across the stave edges. So the low oxygen tower silos. The low oxygen silos are designed to keep the contents in a low oxygen atmosphere at all times, to keep the fermented contents in a high quality state, and to prevent mold and decay as may occur in the top layers of a stave silo or bunker. The low oxygen silos are only open directly to the atmosphere during the initial forage loading, and even the unloader chute is sealed against air infiltration. That's all for today. Thank you so much.